Today, I drove on the left side of the road in not just one car, but two.
So, Erica, Amy, and I all have September birthdays, and we decided to go on a birthday trip to Japan. But we figured, hey, our mom's birthday is in October, so why don't we just surprise her and take her on the birthday trip as well? Now, while we were planning this trip, we decided that we didn't want to just do Tokyo. We wanted to visit the countryside as well, so we made our first stop Mount Fuji. We had so much luggage that we couldn't take the train, so we had to take a bus. But on this bus ride, we saw a roller coaster where you could see Mount Fuji from the top. Then we headed to the rental car station. The reason we rented a car is because we figured it'd be a lot easier to get around Mount Fuji, and it literally was. I do not regret it at all. It was so convenient. Learning to drive on the left side of the road was actually a lot easier than I thought. It was just a little bit trippy because left turns were easy to make and right turns were hard to make, but probably the trippiest part was figuring out the blinker versus windshield wiper situation. I kept getting them mixed up. But we safely arrived to our destination. Honestly, no thanks to me. Amy drove there. And we got to our mini cars. When we arrived, they let us pick which car we wanted to ride, so of course I picked the yellow and Erica picked the pink. And then it was time to get driving again. Now, the mini cars were actually a lot easier to drive than the big cars because most of the time we weren't even on the actual road. And when we were on the actual road, we were all lined up together, so it kind of just felt like we were one giant unit. It made it a lot less scary. While driving, we got to see so many pretty sights, such as a sakura tree. Apparently, the cherry blossoms bloomed a little early this year because it was a really hot summer. I actually don't know how that works, but that's what the guy said. But we did have so much fun just checking out the different sights in Mount Fuji, and oh my goodness, it was so cold. That's why my hoodie is over me. But all in all, this was such a fun activity, and I'm so glad to say that I got to drive on the left side of the road twice.